Manchester United's 3-1 win over Bournemouth was very comfortable. We almost looked like we were in second gear for the majority of the game. And here are our player ratings for everybody who played there. Kicking it off with David De Gea in goal. Made a good save at the end against Bournemouth, but he wasn't really called into action too much. He couldn't do anything about their actual goal. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. I think he'll be happy with his performance, but he really didn't have to do overly much. If you're looking at right back, Antonio Valencia, again, 7 out of 10 from him because he is looking like a man changed. This is Valencia of old we are seeing here. He was very, very important in our second goal. Might not have got the assist, but he basically created it. Very, very good play, link-up play with Mata on more than one occasion. Herrera was always looking for him. 9 times out of 10, he was there for the pass. A few times he did turn back with the pass instead of going forward, but Valencia is looking much better at right back. Well done, Tony. Centre back, Eric Bailey. I'm going to go big here. I'm going 9 out of 10 for a player who has played so well in his first few appearances for Man United. There were so many question marks over how long it would take him to settle. Mourinho was like, he didn't speak English, new league, new country. Chris Smalling, his playing partner, who's probably going to be there for the majority of the season, hasn't been able to play yet because he's been injured and suspended. Yet, look at him. He just looks like he's going to run through a brick wall for United. He looks like he's got the physical presence of Nemanja Vidic and the attitude as well. Like, he'll go full-blooded into a tackle, running through brick walls, but he's got a little bit more to his game as well. You know, 93% passing, 7 interceptions, tackles, blocks, galore. It was a very complete performance from a defender who has done so well at the start of his United career. Well done, Eric. Deserved the Man of the Match award. And alongside him, Daley Blind, giving him a 7 as well. This performance, this win over Bournemouth was built on a solid defence. And every single one of our defenders played very well. Blind complements Bailey. He's a little bit more stable, a little bit less erratic. You know, I think Bailey is probably going to get a red card or 2 this season because he plays on the edge. But that's why you're getting so much out of him. But a player like Bailey and Blind together, it's a good partnership. And you're looking at left back Luke Shaw. Going to give him a 7 as well. I think that Shaw is getting better with every single game, getting fitter with every game. And that's going to be crucial for him because he's going to be an overlapping defender. He needs his fitness. Midfield, before the game, I was nervous about Herrera and Fellaini playing together. I would arguably say that was Fellaini's best performance in a United shirt. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I think Fellaini did very well. I think he only misplaced 1 pass the entire game. He had a job. Mourinho told him to screen the defence, don't do anything else. And he didn't do anything else. It wasn't a spectacular performance, but defensive midfielders don't have to play spectacularly to do their job correctly. And that's exactly what Fellaini did. More discipline than I think we've ever seen him in a United shirt. And it does bode well for him. It's what I want to see more of Marouane. Because let's be honest, at Everton he was a cracking player. We just haven't seen that yet at United. And his partner on his birthday, Ander Herrera, going to give him a 7 as well. I think he linked the midfield and the attack well at points. I think some of his passing was a little bit off. But he's probably had a couple of sangrias because it is his birthday and we won 3-1. So I'm not going to focus too much on itty-bitty mistakes. If you're looking at our front three, we had Anthony Martial. I'm going to probably give him a 6.5. I think Martial was good at points, but he got an assist with a spoon shot that Rooney headed in. He always looks dangerous on the ball. He's always offering himself up for the pass. And as long as he makes himself available, he'll always be dangerous in attack. If you're looking at Rooney at number 10, he was the worst player on the pitch. I don't care if he scored a goal. You can have a go at me in the comments if you want, but I'm giving Rooney a 4. A 4 out of 10 because I think that Rooney is holding back this Man United side. We've got players like Henrik Mkhitaryan on the bench and we see Rooney. He just didn't link up well with Ibrahimovic. He didn't link up well with Ander Herrera. He was basically in no man's land for the majority of that game. Yes, he scored, but he should have scored when he was 3-1-1 with Burak, or Buric, however you want to say his name. You know, strikers missed. I'm not focusing on that. I'm saying overall, he just didn't add enough to that team. And Juan Mata, going to give him a solid 8. I think he did very well. It's beautifully ironic that Mata scores the first United goal of the Premier League era under Mourinho, given that he sold him to United from Chelsea, but took his chance well, chased the ball down, lost cause. You know, that always deserves credit. And I think he played overall very well, and I think Mata will be happy with how he played. And up front, that man Zlatan, he's definitely getting an 8 from me as well. Scored on his debut against Galatasaray within 3 minutes, scored against Leicester in the Community Shield, and scores on his Premier League debut too. Zlatan looks so confident in his own ability that it's rubbing off onto the other players around him. And that influence as a leader and as a general for the pitch is going to be so important this season. Zlatan brings more than just goals. He's a character, a leader, someone who can inspire the players around him, and he's inspiring me. He's making me more confident in United. When the ball is dropped to his feet, I'm thinking he can score. And United scored 3 today, and they played very well. I wouldn't. That's probably wrong. They didn't play very well. They played enough to win, and that's what United used to do. Just dispatch teams in the lower half of the table easily, comfortably. And United looked like they were never really out of second gear today, but it was enough to have a 3-1 win to kick off the Premier League season. Drop a like on the video. As always, that is it for today's player ratings. Let me know who you think your man of the match was in the comments below. I'm giving it to Eric Bailey. Thoroughly deserved for him. I love him already. And hopefully we can see much more of that against Southampton on Friday. Subscribe to United People's TV if you're new, everybody. And we'll see you all very, very soon.